Well, Matt, a quality weekend at home. Obviously, taking Stanford right down to the wire and then getting a win over California. You have to feel pleased with your effort over the weekend.
Well, we're obviously delighted to get the win, and obviously when you play at home, that's important in the Pac-12. The Stanford game, we performed well for 85 minutes. The game lasts 90, and that's why Stanford's number one, and we're chasing them. So, there are a lot of positives to take from the weekend, but obviously we move into an important weekend this week.
And that weekend you get Utah first, and then Colorado coming in town. Very important, I would think, for you guys to protect your home field this weekend.
Well, I think anybody in the Pac-12, in terms of coaches, would tell you, the idea would be win your home games, and so we're no different in that respect. Utah's done that. Obviously 2-0 this weekend against the Arizona schools, and a good road win against Oregon. So we're going to have to perform well if we're going to do that, and that's what we're preparing to do.
You've had to, again, test your depth over the last couple of weeks, and again, the quality of play just hasn't dropped off. That's got to speak well for your program.
Well, that's what's exciting for us at the moment. Like we said after the games, we've often talked to players about, don't count your minutes, make your minutes count, and they're doing a very good job of that in terms of giving us quality minutes when we've needed them, and our bench has served us well. If you want to call them bench players, to us, they're just valued team members, and so for us to get a collective effort it just makes it all the more sweeter.
We talked about it a lot this year. You've played a lot of freshmen. They have a lot of minutes. At some point, do you worry about how fresh their legs are as you get deeper into a season?
Well, we have the philosophy that if you're good enough, you're old enough. So in that respect, I think they came in fit, and you're seeing that in reflecting of their play. So we're obviously cognizant of everybody's legs at this point of the season in terms of practices and what we can do to help them with recovery and rejuvenation and so on and so forth. So we're cognizant of them all, not just the freshmen, but again, like I said, if you're good enough, you're old enough.
And then along those lines, Gravine, just talk about some of her play in net and what she's meant to your team so far this year.
Well, I think she's had a very good year so far, and in the fact that she hasn't put a foot wrong. She's performed how we would expect her to perform. She's led in her own way, in her own style, and she gives a great kind of backbone to the core of our team. And so we're very pleased with her. Ari patiently waits in the wings, and she's more than capable in her own right. And so, it's a position that we're obviously very blessed to have good goalkeeping and good goalkeeping coaching in Graham. So it's a definite strength for our team right now.
Thanks for the time. Best of luck.
Take care.